such a cute, easy booty.
A cutie's a booty?
Yeah, he peed on me.
Uh-oh. Jack her off. We're gonna be throwing in some new coilovers. I got these Feal coilovers. They're long stroke with some softer coils in the rear. The current PBM ones are kind of outdated and it's hard to get new spring combos for them, and I got a good deal on these, so I went ahead and picked these up. So we're gonna install these today. I'm excited to see how that goes, get the car height adjusted, and then we also need to adjust some of the arms in the rear. When I installed the subframe earlier on in the year, I put in the bolts in the wrong direction, so I'm just gonna drop the subframe just a hair so I can flip those around and just kind of bring you guys along, throw on the headset or the point of view kind of dealio, and yeah, go from there. Alright, so you can see way down in there that if I want to take this camber arm out, I gotta take this bolt out, but the that bolt has to come out this way. It's going to hit the body of the chassis, so I just gotta lower this down maybe half an inch, like it'll still be on the studs for the subframe. Slide that out. I'm going to flip the arm around because the camber arm kind of rubs on the boot a little bit. I just want to prevent that boot going out prematurely, so I figured I'll just do all this at once while I'm replacing the coilovers. Excuse my washer and dryer there. Gotta get the chores done. Gotta clutch dump it. I don't know where to start, but I guess we'll start with lowering the jack, huh? Oh, there you go. Perfect. I didn't need a pry bar. Look at that. Turn this around. And we're just gonna flip it. And you can see here how it's been rubbing on the boot. We're gonna throw it back in. But I think what I'm gonna do now, since this usually gets in the way of the coilover, I think what I'm gonna do is replace a coilover now while I have all the extra space. Oh, come on. Banga. Okay, so I loosely kind of adjusted them. I didn't really have to adjust much because I can't go nearly as low on these Feal coilovers as the PBM ones were. They're damn near an inch off, and it's funny because the PBMs aren't even slammed, like they can go so much lower. So I pretty much just lowered these as much as I could without messing with the preload, and I'm just going to slap those in. Once everything gets fully done up on the car, we'll see how the car sits, and I may just have to realign the car after all, because I don't want to mess with the preload. But it might actually sit different because I'm going from a 6K to a 5K on the Feals, so maybe the softness, that'll, you know, make up a little bit for the ride height, but we'll see. I'm just going to throw them in now, and I got everything I got this arm back in. I'm just going to throw the coilover back in and tighten up the subframe bolts, and we'll all be good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. A little more. Okay, so I got everything back installed. Just put away a couple tools. Now, the last thing I want to do is kind of readjust these hydro lines. It's probably fine because the suspension is going to go up and give it some more room. I just don't like kind of how it's kinked. Not so much kinked, but I'd rather just have it parallel with the coilover. And this is occurring on both sides, so I'm just going to crack this well, once I get the right wrench, I'm going to crack this a little bit and just roll it, and it'll be level. And then we'll be done with the rear and move on to the front. Looks nice in there though. Professional. I'm just going to hold the actual fitting. Hopefully that'll be good enough. A little closer to parallel. Oh. This one's getting pulled down a little further for some reason. I'll grab some wood. Oh, probably because of the sway bar. Good job, David. You just made your life harder. And now I'm stressing out the rack. Alright. That's better. Gosh. Well, that is just way too simple. Feals have longer stroke, so the cartridge is longer, so I'm gaining quite a bit more room inside. I think that's the right way to explain it. Not totally sure, but something like that. So now I'm just going to take this Allen and buzz these Allen heads out and swap the plates over to the new coilovers. Reason I'm doing that is you can see the difference in adjustment. Because I'm running a big angle kit, you want to have more adjustability with all these arms, and the lengths of the arms being able to pull your track width out. It can mess with your alignment a lot more, so this way you can adjust your camber more, have a little more positive camber, and it'll affect your caster sweep too, being that the pillow is going to be more over here and kind of outside of the circle, something like that. Throwing these things in. Just gonna go in like this. Space everything out. That looks good. Nice and shiny. I like that. Jack her off. Pop the first one in. Or not. Ow. Got the coilovers in, and just gonna put the wheels on, drop the car down. More than likely gonna have to adjust the height just because we have different spring rates and stroke and yeah, so. Oh my gosh, just crushing it. It's not bad in the back. A little low in the front. Oh, baby. 250. On both sides.
Says a cute, easy beauty.
The cutie's a booty.
Yeah, he peed on me.
Uh-oh. So far the car doesn't ride much different. I can't honestly tell a difference. The dampening's all set in the middle, and I'm honestly just cruising on the street, so there's not much really to compare it off of, but we'll see if we can hit a couple of turns and see if there's anything noticeable. Oh, I'm rubbing on this front left. That's new. Sway in the car, it squatted down more, and you could feel it kind of load up. So it's going from a 6K in the rear down to a 5K, and then more adjustability in the dampening. And then I also got the helper springs up front for more bumpier stuff, bumpier conditions. And on top of that, it's a lot longer stroke in the shocks, but I can definitely feel it. And it's kind of got all this wind in my face. I gotta roll up the windows. Oh, there you go. This place always hooks up, but it's honestly kind of scary the way it loads up and carries me. I don't know if that person down there is necessarily happy or not. My curiosity wants me to see what they like. They're on their phone, it looks like, so I'd rather just leave. It is interesting though, I haven't had new coilovers in like 6 years, 5 years or something like that. Whenever they would kind of give me any issues, I would just rebuild them. And they were like 10K in the front and 6K in the rear. They weren't valved correctly for like what I was doing and whatnot, so it's really interesting to see what new coilovers feel like that are actually set up for your car.